Good evening, everybody. My name is Victor Walker, and this is my submission for the Module 5 Decision-Making Presentation and Discussion. Introduce myself. That's my wife, Kaylin, there. We've been married for 14 years, and the little one there is Gideon. He's a year old now. And the one on my other side there is James, and he just turned 10 a couple weeks ago. I am in the Air Force and am currently deployed. So my personality assessment results were INFJT, with T being turbulent. So that's introverted, intuitive, feeling, judgment. We have in that personality category a desire to uplift others. Relationships are very important to us, and we are values driven. I do agree with that because my role on the team I'm on right now is to cultivate relationships and build up the human element. I do have the technical proficiency to do whatever it is that my job needs me to do, but in my capacity, I spend more time advising the other people on the team of what to do and how they relate to others and how their actions and words are being perceived by other members in the team and throughout the installation. Professional and personal conflicts are typically driven by conflicting value systems. If I am going to have a conflict with somebody on the team, it isn't about how we get the project done. It's about how the relationship and the feelings of myself and the other people on my team are tied up into that, and how we may or may not feel respected or valued by other leadership. We are at a risk for stress and burnout. I am stressed, I am burned out, and it has taken a long time and a lot of help to be able to manage that. So the theory that I wanted to go with at this part of the discussion was the vigilant interaction theory, which in summary asks four questions, right? What is the problem? What is the desired end state? What can we do? And what is positive and negative about what I can do? In my personality assessment results, we can advocate for the human element in that. So what is the desired end state? Is it to have a better widget, or is it to have a better team that is capable of working on the widget? When we look at what can we do to help solve the problem that we have identified, it may or may not be a process improvement, or it could be let's build these relationships up so that the people who have to enact the process are more capable of doing the one that we already have. And we look about what is positive and negative about what we can do to solve problems. We do tend to think of it as through the lens of, is this good for the people who are going to be charged with carrying out our solutions, or is it going to be harmful to them? Potential barriers to decision making with other personality types, right? Being put on the spot by extroverts makes it difficult to make quality decisions. When I go into a high stakes meeting with other leaders, I need to plan it out. I need to know what the agenda is so I can think through what it is I need to be doing. My supervisor, who is incredibly extroverted, from time to time, he will point at me and say, "Hey, man, what do you think about this? Just don't tell the commander what you think." Being put on the spot like that is incredibly challenging. Conflict can arise between data-driven decision makers and those who rely on sentiment or feeling. I do recognize the value of data. I see its place, and I'm typically okay with that, but I do prefer to put the relationship aspect of that ahead of what the data may or may not indicate most times. And I have a lot of difficulty cooperating with those who have different value sets. If our values are incompatible, we're likely going to have conflict, and it's going to change the decisions that I make. So, in summary, we went over my personality assessments results, which are INFJ, with T being turbulent. We went over the assessment results of why I agree, talking about how I spend a lot of time caring for the human aspect of my team, more so than our ability to make a product. Went over the vigilant interaction theory and how we have to consider human costs in the decisions that we make. And we also discussed potential barriers to decision making with other personality types, challenges such as being put on the spot without being prepared, or conflicts that can arise when another decision maker and I have different value sets. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, please reach out to me.